underdogs. They are weak. We came to face this giant, and at the end, the referee gave them a win, which is okay. We are okay. We are okay for that. We are okay that they didn't score us, but referee made sure he gave the win to them. This is a silver platter.
All right.
Yeah, it's a big motivation. It's extremely. West cannot explain these things. You know, it's a lifetime opportunity to reach the MTN FA Cup final. Who knows whether we will get there or not? But yes, as far as we are doing the work, we'll definitely aim to get there again. You know, that's how we work. Yes, and our testament clearly shows that yes, we work hard to get here, and the performance we put up, the same thing we put up in the Division 1 league. We play good football. That's our identity. We don't kick the ball anyhow. We make sure we keep the ball. We build up from defense, and we make sure we frustrate our opponent from finding their rhythm. And these are the things that help us to excel.
All right, welcome back. You're still watching the show live on KFM TV. So my guest is FIFI Parker Hansen. Happens to be the head coach of Golden Kick. They were in the finals of the MTN FA Cup against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That was last Sunday at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. They lost to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Some say it was a controversial penalty. The others who say was a legitimate penalty, but that's not what the discussion is all about. The discussion is on the man in the studio. That's Coach FIFI Parker. What makes him Coach FIFI Parker? And he's a well-traveled man. He's been to Europe and, of course, other parts of the world. Football has taken him to other parts of the world. And rumors suggesting that he's on his way to Accra Hearts of Football. He's going to clarify that whether true or not. You know, in the media, this is what we do. But join the conversation. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. It's KFM TV, KFM TV, GH, both on Facebook and on YouTube. And the number to send us your WhatsApp messages is 020-4527-482, 020-4527-482. If you've got any question to ask my guest, you can send it on the WhatsApp number. Coach Parker, a very good evening. I hope you're doing fine.
I'm doing very well.
It's for me, it's my pleasure having you here in the studios.
Yeah, I'm honored to have you.
Yeah, there were a lot of people who were asking me, how am I going to get you in the studio? And I promised them, that I was going to do everything that I could to bring you here, and I truly did.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And the first time we had a chat, it was as if you already knew me.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah. So that's Coach Parker for you. Anyway, Coach, let's briefly talk about yourself. Okay. There's a lot of people who have heard of your name. They know you are a coach. You coach Golden Cakes. Your team was in the finals against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But when we say Coach FIFI Parker Hansen, briefly tell us about yourself.
Okay. First of all, let me take this opportunity to thank your viewers. FIFI Parker Hansen is a guy who was born in Jamestown and went to the parents located themselves in Kwashima at the age of 4. So I grew up in Kwashima from 4 to 28 years before I moved away from Kwashima to Kaswa. Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
But now. Okay. Well, let's take a look at his profile. We'll have his profile on our screen, and we see. This is what we have on our screen. This is what I have. So look at the education background, education and training background, physical education, what we call PE, and Faculty of Science Education, Department of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Sports. That's at the University of Education. And University of Education in Winneba, you study coaching, if I'm right. Is it coaching?
Yes, coaching.
And then license B holder of the Confederation of African Football, or CAF license B.
Yeah. And
UEFA Youth Coaching Certificate, that's in Scotland. And your coaching career, you've been the Chief Scout Coordinator at Right to Dream Academy and the head coach of Sporting Club Accra. And of course, the mentor coach for Toledo FC. Where is that? Toledo
Spain.
FC. In Spain. Golden Kicks here in Ghana. So you see on your screen, you see he's a war-traveled man. Scotland, Spain, and other parts.
Croatia.
Well, let's talk a little about what we see on the screen. The first on top of the screen. That's the education and then the training.
Yeah.
Physical education.
Yeah, I'm reading how do you call it? Sports science in Winneba. Yeah. So that's exactly what's there for you.
You are done with it?
No.
Okay.
I'm still a student there.
Wow.
Yes, and then yes, I have the license B, CAF license B. I have the UEFA Youth license certificate, which I did in Scotland. Yeah, Glasgow. Yeah. And
then okay, now let's go to the coaching career.
Yeah, coaching career. I started with Sporting Club Accra way back 1998. Yes, and that's where I started everything. Okay. Yeah, during my secondary school days, I was still running this Sporting Club Accra. It's my proper now. It's my personal club. Yes,
oh, wow.
I'm the founder. I'm the trustees of the owner.
Yeah. Is it still in existence?
Yes, still in existence. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Sporting Club Accra.
Yes. Even when I was working with Right to Dream, I was still handling Sporting Club Accra. Yeah. Which I have some few guys.
Wow.
In my absence, they take care. When I come, I take over again. Yeah. So that's it. And the guy was called Emmanuel. Yeah. Back then, but he's no more with us. Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about life at Right to Dream Academy.
Okay. Yeah, Right to Dream. I joined Right to Dream in 2000. Yeah. This what happened. When Tom Enoch came to came to this country somewhere 99 to set up this academy. In fact, he was here earlier, but he formed the academy in 99. Yes. So 2000 he organized some Champions League for best juvenile teams in Accra. Yeah, so we have some districts. He made sure he goes around the district and select. He didn't do himself. He gave it to somebody to coordinate that. So after he got the teams that have to participate, Sporting Club Accra was part of it. But back there it was Desire Sporting Club. It's not Sporting Club Accra. Okay. So we participated and Holdenbio Sporting Club Accra won the tournament. After we won the tournament, he invited 4 of our boys to join his academy. When the boys went, 3 made it, and then the 1 came back home. So after enrolling the boys, he invited me to come over to have a talk if I'm interested in joining the academy. And I accepted it because I know maybe it's okay for me to be there. So now fast forward, he moved the team from Jawulu to Dewu, which I'm the scout. I assist some of the staffs to go around to recruit for players. From 2000 to 2010, he got the Accra facilities.
Okay.
Yes. So I was still working as a scout and then event coordinators. So my job is to make sure I have people around the country that will organize tournaments for me to go and recruit from it. So that's basically what I was doing there, recruiting players to the academy. And later I started traveling to Nigeria, Benin, Togo, international, like West Africa.
Yeah, like I said in my intro, a war-traveled man. So how many countries have you traveled to? So how many? Can you count?
I haven't thought of that. Way I can count anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so I recruited players from there. And 2015, 2016, I have to part ways with Right to Dream. Yes.
And then, what about in Spain, Toledo?
Yeah, Toledo. What happened was, it's I think I don't know whether they are still in the
Resistance.
league. No, they are still in the It's a top team. Back then they were in Secunda B. I don't know for now. Yeah, I took a player there, Kobro Usu. Yes, so I had the opportunity.
Yeah, he played for the Black Stars.
Yes, Kobro Usu. I took him there, so I spoke to them. I went there to be part of what is going on. Those times were all part of my preparation, like assessment for me to grow as a coach. So I spent like 6 months there before coming back.
Then, now let's talk about your current club, that's Golden Cake.
Yeah.
Where were you when a call came in that if you were interested to become the head coach of Golden Cake?
This is what happened. Golden Cake was in the same group when they qualified to Division 1. And a lot of club owners, a lot of club owners doesn't know me as a coach.
Okay.
They regarded me as a club owner. So always they think of FIFI as a coach who is managing the club, but he's a club owner. But I was the one doing, or I'm the one doing all the underground work in terms of coaching the boys and then making sure that they always good performance to display. Yeah. So when they qualified, they contacted my then coach, assistant coach. Anytime sporting club is playing league, I will just be sitting out there watching them to play because I know we've done the work already.
Yeah.
So they will be around to guide them. That's it. So after I qualified Division 1, they contacted my coach to ask him if he can them. But he was here to tell them that I was behind all the coaching, all the good performance from the boys.
Okay, all right. We're still speaking to Coach FIFI Parker, who is the head coach of Golden Cakes, telling us about his personal life and, of course, where he's got into. And, of course, there's a lot to talk here on the show. Join the conversation by WhatsApp 020452748. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our exclusive interview with Coach Parker.
Yo, I'm for and then Yamakwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. You to sum you know. Who free a Kumasi Malcolm that Damahono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop no any Sambra Hotel and the Dinsha anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a wood sunny at the co, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hot and a KFM musical shop. Ye tosu mienu ye bie ne foforo na de e kan se emfidie papa etimiche de ode ya sorry de ode goro agoro ahodo duma de bia wodi obehia eye mfidie mechira musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wo se Ghana muntie Asanteman muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie ne foforo mu no chan e wo Prempeh the 2nd Street. We free old men come down and now sunny ediko edumno and udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so now what done on Sunny Faso oho announce KFM musical shop yi ewo yani Sambra Hotel ana ewe animo ye twa abrebia
gina mese se be ya proud ana se me ye dwa be free Kumasi edum KFM instrument store. Obi bisa sa se bo me fi wodi what to no woni si da wodi ne ma papa e gira woni na what to no say yes what to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi Adum se mi gira ho na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gira no wo be tro ye ko ma ya do se kana GHANAIAN kaneu ensamfu ayi
Okay, all right. So if you just tune in, my guest is Coach FIFI Parker. He happens to be the head coach of Division 1 side, Golden Kicks. And his team played in the MTN FA Cup finals last Sunday against Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, where they lost by 2-1. He's here in the studios telling us about his career right from where it all started. And of course, rumors suggesting that he is on his way to Accra, Heart of Folk. That is something he'll tell us during the tail end of the show. I've seen a couple of your messages. Keep sending them 0204527 482. 0204527 Coach, before we continue from where we left off, this is from the viewers. They are asking that I should ask you, because last week we were on the show with different guests, and then we were all arguing whether the penalty incident was a penalty or not. I know you don't want to go there, but because of our viewers, they also want to know your view, and from where you were standing on the touchline, whether you felt it was a penalty or not. But before, let's have that video on our screen, whether penalty or not. I know you don't want to go there, but in just 15 seconds, how you see it, because you are the coach of the team.
Yeah.
How you saw what happened. Well, we'll have it shortly on our screen, and then coach will tell us. But okay, yeah. So this is this is the penalty incident. From your own point of view, was this a penalty for you?
Yeah. Ideally, whether it's a penalty or not, yeah, the referee awarded it. But before even the penalty, there was a foul outside the box before the
there was a foul.
See that?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a whole lot of
but do you think if there was VAR,
yeah,
the penalty could have been scrapped off? If there was VAR?
Yes.
Yes. And there are some who say this decision from the referee denied you guys a historic MTN FA Cup win. You agree?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Because penalty can also lead us to defeat or something, you know. So I can't say because of this. Yes.
But lastly on it, but does it feel harsh that because of this decision, you've not written your name in the history books of people who have won the MTN FA Cup?
Yeah, it's very disappointing. Yeah, very disappointing. Yeah. I wish I'll make history with that.
I
opportunity.
You wanted to
but
make history.
yes, because of what happened, we couldn't do it. Not only me, the entire team.
Of course.
And then the playing body as well. The players, they are all down. You can see from their reaction that no, they were happy
to
with
fight
this.
for 90 plus 4.
Yes.
And at that point, when the referee blew the whistle for the final whistle,
you see their reaction.
Yeah, you saw the
reaction. They were so surprised.
Yeah. How are you feeling on the touchline?
No, I'm very calm. Me, I don't fight when referees are making decisions. No, I was very calm. I was just like I was applauding and raising my hands up.
Penalty or no penalty?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yes.
Coach Parker says penalty or no penalty.
They've won it. They are now going to represent our country, so we have to give them our support and hope them well.
Yeah, it feels disappointing. No doubt about that. We'll not pretend. Let's not pretend.
Yeah, I'm not pretending.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you are, but I mean,
you know, he didn't get the benefit of VRA. Yeah. So you can't blame him too much, but I saw that after the keeper caught the ball, the referee didn't throw the whistle at the goal. It took like more than 5 seconds before the whistle follow up. So maybe there was a communique that.
But he went to his assistant. To ask of his view. But coach says penalty or no penalty, he's moving on from that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the free kick that you guys scored. Let's have that also on our screen. A lot are saying that you should take us through that free kick. How your team managed to score this particular free kick.
That guy is technically good. It's something that he has been doing. You see, him and Da Costa. Da Costa too is very good at where the ball is. Da Costa can also kick and give a good shot. But Da Costa wasn't there. It was Paul and then
Yeah.
Breast is very good, technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
So is it something that you taught them on the training ground?
Actually, after training, I make sure he kicks like more balls. You know, the more you practice, the more you become good. Yeah. So I make sure he always kicks.
So at that point, when the ball was on the ground and then he moved back to take that free kick, you were confident that this could go in.
Yes. And he has a good. He got the right like David Beckham stuff kicks. He's very good at.
And you guys equalized from this point.
Yeah.
What? So that's it. So you guys worked on it on training each and every time.
It's something that he does every
practice.
time. Yeah, he practices. So it's something that he's good at.
And it's something that you also think that players should learn from.
Yeah, as a player, you need to keep working every day. Every day, you need to keep working on your techniques. Even top flight players keep working on it. Who are you to say you're not going to work on? The more you work on it, the more you become very good at. You see, some of the players think they can go in the game and do things that they haven't been practicing. No way. You can't do that. You need to master it, and then your results will follow up.
Coach Parker, why football for you? Why did you decide to choose football of all the sporting disciplines?
Football is more like a dream, something that I'm in. Way back, I used to play under 12, under 14. I move on to under 17. Yeah. After under 17, I got injured. You see, I got injured on the way, so I have to switch to football. And it's something that I dreamt of. Like, during my upbringing, like my childhood time, I dreamt of me and my friends going away from home to go and play ball back and forth, you see. So so it's something that I dreamt of, and I'm not surprised. I mean, and even I have issue with my parents following football. Not keep playing, but forming a club.
They were not supportive of you being
no.
Okay.
Forming a club, hosting players in my room, here and there.
But that did not discourage you.
No way. If it discouraged me, like by now, I would have stopped football, because after I graduated from JHS, I went to Kimbo. Okay. When I went to Kimbo, I spent 2 years because the course that I wanted to do, I didn't get. Yes, so I stopped. Second year in Form 2, then I enrolled myself in different school, model school, to pursue draftsmanship. Okay. So I'm very good at drawing. Yeah,
okay, you do art too?
No, drawing, building plan, architectural draftsmanship. But I don't remember my last time I hold pen. Yes, so that with football, my mom and my parents weren't happy because they were thinking I have to use the school thing to move on, to have a life from. But I didn't listen to that.
Football was the only focus.
Yes.
Who was your role model? And why?
Coaching.
Let's say in football in general.
Football?
Yeah. Or should we
No, I don't have.
Okay, let's say in football.
In football.
And then we go to in coaching.
When I was playing?
Yeah, when you were playing, when you were young.
No.
Which player were you looking up to?
I love Ronaldo, de Lima, yeah.
Okay, Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yes.
Nazario.
Yes. I like him. I like his energy, his power, and the kind of moves. I love to see my players scoring, so I always look at the top players who have that abilities. And yeah, I like Clarence Seedorf. Yeah. And Makelele.
Yeah, Makelele.
Yes.
The great Makelele.
Sure.
And what about the coach?
Coaching.
Coaches as well, yeah.
Coaching, my younger brother called me Ricard.
Okay.
But
former Barcelona head coach.
Yeah, my Barcelona. Okay. But I can see myself like how Pep wants his team to play. So I will take him as my.
So some say you are a great thinker on the field of play.
Yeah.
You are not a coach that stands there and watch how things are, but you are concerned with every little details.
It's very important.
Very important. Yeah. Well, we have a video of you training young kids I don't know which country was that, but you tell us. Let's also have that video on our screen, still on your footballing career. There's a video where he's training your, yes. Which country is this? And in this picture, there's no dreadlocks.
Yes, that's Scotland.
Scotland, yeah?
Yes, Scotland. It's part of the that is practicals, yeah.
Now, how was the experience training these white kids?
No,
yes.
Scottish English is quite different from our normal English.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can talk you
don't
like,
understand what
what's
saying.
He saying. You understand? So it was a great experience there. Giving instructions to execute session.
So here, what were you telling them? what was Coach FIFI Packer telling the young boys?
Yeah, I designed a drill and I'm explaining to them how they position themselves and how the drill will be functioning. Yeah, so that's what I was explaining to them.
How many years is this, roughly, if you can remember?
Myself?
No, I mean
the video.
Yeah, the videos.
This is 2014, 2015.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's like 10 years.
Yes.
Oh right. in Scotland. But how is the country Scotland like?
Very cold, yeah. Very cold, but they are very nice people. The country is very nice, yeah. They are very lovely. Yes. I quite remember the person who took me there. Actually, I went on my own, but one of the candidates helped me to be like host me.
Okay.
Yeah, so somebody I don't know and hosting me is very amazing.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. You look at your career, when you look at where you started from, and then having the opportunity to travel to Scotland and training white kids.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel personally?
It's football. I'm coaching what I love doing much. So I was impressed there.
Has there been a point in time that you asked yourself that, wow, is this really me doing all this?
You know, I've been around Right to Dream. I left Right to Dream before I started doing this thing, going out for So I've been around Right to Dream, Whites coming, going out. So I was so okay with them.
Well, there's a tester here who's saying, please ask him what his biggest challenge has been as a coach. Okay, right. This tester is asking, your biggest challenge, what's your biggest challenge as a coach?
As a coach, my biggest challenge is...
Maybe when you lose a game, how you talk to
No. When I lose a game, I don't respond unless maybe the players didn't perform.
Okay.
When they perform to how things are supposed to be done, I'm okay. Yeah, biggest challenge is when referees are frustrating or manipulating games. That's where I become furious.
Is there a final part?
No. Like general.
No,
you know, I run a second division club, and sometimes referees will come and manipulate games. I don't understand that thing that they're doing. You know, sometimes.
No, how do they manipulate games?
Like
the results?
No, not the result. Like the officiating itself.
Okay.
You
Poor
know,
officiating.
Poor officiating. That's it. So those, and some of them are deliberate. Only few you will say that, oh, these are human errors that they are doing. And when we see error, we see it.
Of course.
But when they continue, let me give you an example. Yeah, when a game is going on and a team is being aggressive kicking, and referee doesn't give them a card, they will continue kicking. You understand?
Okay.
Yes. But immediately you start showing them up, they'll be calm and the game will flow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And sometimes too, when they want to do against you, when the opponent is frustrating you by kicking it, and immediately you complain, you rather attract a card.
Okay.
You see, and even sometimes, several occasions, some of my players will go to the referee and ask them, "Oh, this guy is doing this," and instead of him intervening to become a good judge, no, he will rather give you a caution, like in the name of you are complaining too much. But that's not how it's supposed to be like. So that's it.
So that's something that frustrates coaches
a lot.
But there are also others who also feel that in the game against Kotoko, there was delay from your boys trying to take away the flow of the game. I don't know if you agree with that.
No. I don't. That's not our style. No.
Stop the momentum.
No,
of Kotoko,
that's
just
not.
to frustrate Kotoko.
No, that's not our style of play.
Okay.
I don't want my team to waste time. Delay. No, it's not part of what we. Myself, I want to enjoy you doing what. Yes. So immediately you start slowing down, delaying tactics. No, you can ask those who know me. Even our keeper. Several occasions I have issue with him if he's trying to delay. The more we have the ball, the more we enjoy ourselves. So I'm not that type of coach who.
So those who said the protocol game you were.
No,
they didn't see the game well.
No. We didn't do such thing. Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a lot of your pictures. You take us through all of those pictures.
Okay.
So we can start displaying the pictures one by one. And I've seen a couple of your messages. This is Maxwell Zeboatin is asking that. He says, ask him that between Kotoko and Haas, which was the toughest match? Also, why is he not focusing on Division 1 or look for a head coach at any other team rather than being assistant to someone? Because he's a good coach and he should be the head coach of a team. Wow. 3 questions in. Wow. Well, I'll ask one at a time. He says, ask him between Hearts and Kotoko, which was the toughest match and why? Because you played against Hearts and Kotoko.
Yes. Both teams are tough.
Okay.
As far as the league is concerned, the FA Cup is concerned. And they gave us, we gave them because they are our seniors. They didn't give us. Yeah. Even if we lose to us,
it's not a news.
No, it's not a news. Yeah. So we gave them a good game. You understand? Because they are there, we are young, and we play them. Both teams play well. As of folk, we eliminated them through penalty shootout. Yeah. And maybe Kotoko too, maybe penalty shootout could have but both of them play well. Both of them. I can sideline either Us or Kotoko.
But which would you say?
I don't know whether I should say Us were. You know, when we were playing Us, the energy there, I didn't feel them. Like they were more of relaxed.
Compared to Kotoko?
Yes. Okay. You see, they were more of relaxed, doing their own thing like that. But Kotoko mean they wanted to win, like us, we also wanted to win. So both sides played well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then to his second question, he says, also, why not focusing on his division or look for a head coach at any other team rather than being assistant? And I think he's talking about the rumors speculating that you are on your way to Accra Hearts of Oak to be the second assistant coach. I want you to clarify that. How true is that you're on your way to us?
No. I haven't had anything official from Hearts of Oak or in the club. Okay. No, nothing on the table. So there's nothing to talk about. I don't know where he got that information from, but for me, I'm a Lance's B order, and Lance's B order cannot head a Premier club. You can only be assistant. So for that question, I can answer that. Okay. So if a Premier club asks me to join them, not necessarily as an assistant,
but has there been a contact from Heart of Oak?
Oh yeah, according to my manager, a lot of people have contacted her about me. Yeah, my wife is my manager.
Oh right.
She's Zareje. So yeah, so she said a lot of clubs have contacted her.
Across for this part.
Yeah, a whole lot. But he mentioned about 5 clubs, but I make sure he and they have to be more professional.
But
too.
I was asking if Heart is part.
Yeah, definitely. They are part a lot. Even clubs that are not within Accra are also part. But I don't need to mention because there's nothing like official. There should be a letter to back what we will say. Yeah, there's nothing like official.
But would you move? I'm not putting you on the spot.
I haven't decided yet. You know, I'm still in school and I need to know if the club that will need my service understand that okay,
what's
yes,
the direction?
yes,
What's
direction,
your role to play?
exactly, because sometimes I need to be in lectures, sometimes I have to.
It's not because it's it's a big club, so you're just going to jump into it. It has to come. Yeah, I
so
understand. And the third one says, okay, you answer the third one. He says that you're a good coach and that you can coach any club here in the Ghana Premier. You said your Lancers is a Lancers B.
Yeah.
So you are not eligible to coach
head a Premier team.
So I hope your question has been answered.
Yes.
So right now, if you are to move to a Premier League club, it has to be as an assistant.
Yeah, officially it will be an assistant, but maybe I can do the work behind us. Yeah. Okay. So when the game is about, then maybe someone with the Lancers say.
Yeah. Earlier today, Masoud Didi Dramani has been announced as the head coach of Accra as a football.
Yeah, congratulations to him.
He's a very good friend of yours.
Yeah, I know him very well. He's a friend of mine.
Very good friend. Anyway, well, let's have some pictures and then let's go through. He will take us through. Yes.
Oh, okay.
let's talk about it, and then we'll activate the phone line shortly.
Yeah. I went to watch Real Madrid live. I saw 0.
Oh, wow. Which stadium?
Yeah, Bilbao.
Oh, Santiago Bernabeu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that time, this guy, my boy Cobra Usu was in Toledo. So when I went, I took the opportunity to watch Toledo, Real Madrid before going back. So yeah.
Okay, and
that's me. This Sporting Club Accra.
Okay, this is your club.
Yes,
club
Sporting. Cobra also is in there. Dennis Kosa is in there. Issa Abdullah is in there. So this picture, I think 5 of them were able to play professional. Cobra and Anito is in there. So 6 are playing professional football. Yeah, Cobra also was one of the players who played for the Blaster. He's standing front row.
So these are players you train from the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah. So you watch them get into that higher heights.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel personally?
I feel very proud of myself because I've impacted life in these boys. Yeah.
Well, let's keep rolling. We don't have much time.
Yeah,
okay, so this Pablo Musu that you were talking about, and he did play for the Black Stars.
Yes, yeah. I took him to.
I remember his first game was against Cameroon. He came off the bench and then his first shot was
hit the
crossbar. I think it was against Cameroon in 2019 or so, if I'm right. Yeah. You look different without a dreadlocks. And it's Watford training ground.
Watford. Yeah, you know Watford is next to Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, their training ground. They are next. So I went to Arsenal and I took the opportunity to go and watch there. But I was in Arsenal for like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is Rangers.
Yeah.
That's Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland. When I was doing my course and I went to watch a game. Yeah.
Well, and then
Germany.
This is Germany.
Yeah. Braga. Yeah, I went there to watch a game. At that time, I think I was in Spain, and I moved to pay a friend visit. We have a meeting, and we took there.
By train?
Yeah.
Was it by train?
Yes.
Or flight?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay.
Okay. With my man, Sebastian Anderson. He's an agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still in contact with him?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep. Okay. I think this is here in Ghana.
Yeah, here in Ghana, Sporting Club Accra. This is my team.
Yeah, this is your.
Yeah, we were playing Empire tournament. That tournament we won. We won the tournament. Yeah.
Okay.
My days in Right to Dream with my good friend Andy Farrant, and this guy went to coach in how they call it? No, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Craig Bellamy Academy.
Okay.
Johnson. Oh, Johnson.
Okay. Let's go. Let's have the next. Okay.
Okay. This I went to Croatia with one of my boys, and I got the opportunity to coach this lad. Yeah, I coached them for like a week. Yeah.
Well, what's the difference coaching the white boys and the black boys? What's the difference?
This level, they are very
smart.
Not just smart. They sometimes like they have this ADHD, like eye deficiency. Like they don't. Sometimes they have to go their own way, play their own thing.
Okay.
You try to assemble that they also want to do their own.
So when that happens, how difficult is your job?
Yeah, you need to let them pay attention. You need them the attention to continue what you are doing. But they were nice. They were nice. Yeah. They ask questions unlike our place.
Oh, okay.
Wow. This picture. Yeah. Let me see.
So where are you? Are you in
I'm not in there. I'm not in there. But they are my team, eh?
Okay.
This is the generation that Kobra Usu and grown up. And here only 3 couldn't make it to play profession. The rest are playing professional, yeah. Wow. And they are outside. Yeah.
So that
we have
is 8 are playing professional now. No, yeah, 7.
Let me count. Yeah. We have Thomas Japan. He also played for Brasta.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have Dennis Kosa in there. We have Kobra Usu in there. We have Enes Ejiri in there. We have Richard Gameu in there. We have Eriko Poko in there. We have Daniamo in there. And we have Kwekwachi in there.
Okay, so that's 8.
Yes. And then we have Sadiq. Sadiq too is in UK studying and playing. Yeah.
So that's a 9.
9, yeah.
9 out of 11.
Yeah.
Wow. Good. That's good Parker for you. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some. I recruited some to Right to Dream, and some also play Sporting Club Accra. Yeah. The first on our left is Kofi Atamwako. He played for Sporting Club Accra before joining the under 17. And then the next 2 is Collins. I recruited him from Drobo to Right to Dream. And we have Thomas Japan. He plays Sporting Club Accra. But I went to bring him from this place, Kenya. Yeah. And then Enoch, the number 11. Also, I recruited him to Right to Dream. Number 11 from Kumasi.
Yeah.
Yes, Croatia. I'm with the U15 boys watching the game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Miren.
Which country is that?
Say Miren, Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's then David was the sporting director of Say Miren. Yeah. And after the course, I had the opportunity to come there for attachment. Yeah.
Wow. So we did all this attachment. Who makes the sponsorship? I mean, who sponsors you? Yourself, the club, or?
Yeah, myself.
Wow. Okay, see this Masoud did it.
Yes. We met in.
This is what most people are making a case out of.
No, they shouldn't. Not at all. We met in this place, how to call it, Denmark. I took a player to Randers.
Okay.
Yeah, Randers in Denmark, and it happened that they came. Nordjylland came to play them. So I was there and I watched the game. Yeah, after the game, I took pictures with them because I know them. Yeah. They know me. Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
it was a friendly.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, this is Kwashima. This is where the whole Coach FIFI Pakansi started from.
Okay, so viewers watching the show, he's saying that this is where it all started from. Yes. This particular picture.
Yes. No, the page.
This particular. Okay.
The page. Yeah. This after I came back from Scotland, I started like our first meeting from Scotland was that, and Gabriel Bonner is in there. Gabriel Bonner played for local Brasta, played for Samates. You know, he's the guy straight.
Yeah. Okay.
Wearing the green.
Okay.
Standing in line with
the guy with doing this.
Yes.
Okay.
Gabriel Bonner. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think there are a couple of pictures before we come to the studio.
Yeah. So
I think we've gone through this already.
We've gone through. Yeah. Kisofobi, the captain.
Yeah.
He also played for Sporting Club Accra. So they play Sporting Club Accra before I moved them there. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Stamford Bridge.
Yes. The one there.
Yeah. Which game in particular was this? To what? Which game?
I don't know whether they were playing against us. I don't know. I don't remember. There's no red, but it was one of their big games.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, myself and Caleb and Thomas Ejapo, both are products of Sporting Club Accra. But Thomas Ejapo, I gave him to write today before he traveled outside. But Caleb traveled directly from Sporting Club Accra.
Okay.
Yeah. Sandros. Asna.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
City. I went to City.
These are the Etihad.
Yeah, Etihad. Yeah.
Manchester and London. Which of the two cities is nice? On how you say nice, but which of the two cities do you enjoy? Manchester or London?
I enjoyed both, but I prefer London.
London than Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think we've gone through this picture already. This Watford.
Yeah.
You see, okay, so we see the jersey of Messi and
Suarez. I went to their shop in Barcelona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how is the city of Barcelona?
It was nice, but unlike the capital.
Oh, okay. Madrid.
Yeah, Madrid, yeah.
Okay. So Spain and England, which do you prefer? If you had opportunity to stay there?
Because of language barrier, I will go to
England.
Yeah.
Okay, this is with what's his name? This Arsenal.
Welbeck.
He played for Brighton and Hoover.
Yeah.
Former Arsenal
player.
Yeah. Danny Welbeck. Yeah.
He's a Ghanaian.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's a Ghanaian.
Okay.
From Dakuma.
Born in London.
No, he was born here.
Oh, right.
Before moving.
Honestly, I didn't.
Yes, he was born here before moving.
Oh, Danny Welbeck. He
Yes.
plays for Brighton.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the squad. Right to Dream and Sporting Club Accra mixed together. So
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I think this is on your... Oh,
Yeah.
what's in the takeaway pack? Fried rice?
No.
Pizza?
I think vegetables.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On your way to watch Chelsea game, right?
Yeah, Chelsea Arsenal.
Yeah, Chelsea game. Okay. All right. So, so Coach Parker taking us through his footballing career, and some of the pictures that we displayed on the screen were pictures he was in London, Scotland, Barcelona, Croatia, here in Ghana. I said in my intro that he's a world-traveled man. Well, let's activate the phone lines quickly and then we go. I'm sure a lot of viewers will also have their questions to ask Coach FIFI Parker. So until Coach FIFI Parker was studio, I say, we'll try and see, and I've seen a couple of your messages, and one is also asking that please ask Coach, what are the characteristics to becoming a coach? Okay, well, he's asking what are the characteristics of becoming a coach? What are a good coach? He just puts it in general of becoming a coach. The question sounds funny.
He's taking me to school, yeah.
Okay.
You want to know whether I understand what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be a good person. You have to have some respect, some qualities that you can guide your decision making. Yeah, and then respecting whoever the athlete you are controlling and so forth. Yeah, it's a broad thing. So you have to be a good person, have integrity, have self-discipline, confidence, and then
he sent a follow-up question that a coach with a bad temper, or an individual with a bad temper, can he become a good coach?
That person has to control it, because otherwise you do your worst. You know, you don't have to have a quick temper, and you have to have a good character, like good behavior. You don't behave anyhow. Sometimes players may misbehave. You have to understand how you control it and then express yourself to them. Yeah.
There's a message here on Facebook, and I'm sure you can see it yourself. Nathaniel Ajay Grant says, best coach ever.
Yeah.
Is it somebody you know?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay.
It's my brother-in-law.
Okay, he's the best coach ever. When you hear such words, how do you feel? Does it mean something to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. It tells that people are watching what I'm doing. Yeah, you know, sometimes you'll be doing things you think nobody's watching, but you turn your back, your eyes on you.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel good and get me going.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me feel like, oh yeah, you are doing something right. People are recommending you and applauding you, complimenting you. So you have to go.
This tester is also saying that whether he moves to Accra as a folk or not, please ask him the day he moves away from Golden Kicks, how thankful will he be to the club? Okay.
Yeah, the idea of me coming to Golden Cake is for the world to see me. It's not about the money, it's about anything. Yeah. I just want to come in there to show the world what I have. And the club opened its door for me to come and give them what I also have and what I can do. And I'm very grateful and thankful to the management, the CEO, Epton, Joseph Epton, and Mr. Henry, and even the welfare, to the last person in the staff. Yeah, I respected them a lot for them not being interfering to the job, and they gave me the platform to take control. So I felt like I'm at home, like I'm doing
You're in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I owe them a lot of gratitude. Yeah.
Coach, is there anything that I should have asked you that I have not asked you before we check out of the studio? Maybe there's something you want to put out there, because we have only 3 minutes to go. Is there something that you want to say that I haven't asked you?
Okay, I want to talk about the rumor. You know,
okay, all right.
They shouldn't think. They shouldn't follow the how do you call it? The social media like that. Not every rumor is authentic. Yeah, nobody have contacted me, and I'm there, and I'll be focusing on what I'll do with Golden and sporting and then my school things. So if it happened that I have to go, they'll say it. Yeah.
Final words to viewers watching out, those aspiring to become future coach. What's your final word? And tomorrow the CAF Lances this starts at Pampram, GHANAIAN Soccer Center of Excellence. What's your words to those aspiring to become coach like you? Someone looking up to you.
Yeah, I think the job is not just theory. It's a practical job, so they have to make sure they pay attention, they acquire knowledge, whatever knowledge they need in the job, and then put it into practical aspect. Some of them will go and acquire the knowledge and go and sit back, but they need to know that it's a practical job. And the more they work on, they should read, they should research more, and the more you make research, the more you understand certain things you need to have to upgrade yourself. So yes, and I thank everybody. I thank my fans. I have a lot of fans. I have a lot of fans, especially most of the guys who came to watch the finals. They came because of me. They came because of me. Most of them to support Golden King because I'm there. So that's it. So I thank them, and I'm happy that they also get my back, and those things, little things, help me to do more, work more, and push more.
Coach FIFI Parker, a pleasure having you in this.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much for taking your time to pass through.
Right.
Coach FIFI Parker, head coach of Golden Kicks, telling us about his career, and of course, telling us the rumor that's speculating. He's giving us his view that there's nothing concrete for now. Just hold on. If something is up, we'll know. So thank you very much for watching the show. Thanks to Coach FIFI Parker for passing through. My name is Enoch, Kofi Adedavoh, and thanks to the production crew. Like I always say, whenever you say a prayer for yourself, always remember to say one for your brother. Enjoy the rest of our programs, and good night.